You are not a soldier. You are not a warrior. You are a weapon wrapped in human skin. You eat mushrooms that make you see gods. You bite your shield until your teeth crack. You charge into battle wearing nothing but rage and animal pelts. You do not feel pain. You do not feel fear. You feel only fury. The enemy looks at you and sees a demon. They are not wrong. You are a berserker, a bear shirt, a wolf skin. The shock troops of the Viking age. You fight on the front line where death is certain. You kill until you are killed. Your life expectancy in battle is measured in minutes. But in those minutes, you are not human. You are a god of war. You are a monster. You are legend. Welcome to Valhalla or Oblivion. There is no in between. You were not born a berserker. You were born normal. The year is 810 AD. You are born in a village on the western coast of Norway, Sognefjord, the longest fjord in the world. Mountains rise straight out of the sea. Your father is a fisherman. Your mother weaves wool. You have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Life is hard. The winters are brutal. 6 months of darkness, freezing cold, snow up to your waist. You survive on dried fish and fermented cabbage. You learn to row a boat before you learn to walk properly. The sea is everything. The sea provides. The sea kills. You respect it. You fear it. When you are 8 years old, your father takes you on your first fishing trip. You row 5 miles out into the fjord. The water is black, cold, deadly. If you fall in, you have maybe 3 minutes before hypothermia kills you. Your father teaches you to set nets, to gut fish, to read the weather. A storm comes out of nowhere, waves like mountains. Your boat nearly capsizes. Your father stays calm. He lashes you to the mast so you will not wash overboard. The storm lasts 6 hours. You are soaked, freezing, terrified. Your father rows back to shore. He does not speak. When you reach land, he looks at you. He says, "The sea tried to kill you. You survived. You are strong." That is the only compliment he ever gives you. It is enough. You grow up strong, tall. By age 15, you are 6 feet tall. 180 pounds of muscle from rowing and hauling nets. But you are angry. You do not know why. There is a rage inside you that you cannot explain. Small things set you off. Your brother takes your food. You punch him, break his nose. Your father beats you for it. You do not cry. You stare at him. He sees something in your eyes. Something wrong. He stops beating you. He is afraid, not of your strength, of your eyes. They are empty, cold. You are 15 years old and you have the eyes of a killer. The first raid. Summer 825. You are 15. A Jarl, a Viking lord named Bjorn Ironsides, arrives in your village. He is recruiting for a raid. England, monasteries full of gold. Weak priests who do not fight. Easy targets. He needs men. Your father volunteers you, not because he wants you to succeed, because he wants you gone. You are dangerous, unpredictable. The family is afraid of you. You do not care. You want to leave. You want to see the world. You want to fight. You board the longship, 30 men, 1 ship. You row for 3 days. Your hands blister. The blisters pop. Your palms bleed. You keep rowing. No complaining. No weakness. The other men notice. They respect that. You arrive at the coast of Northumbria, a monastery on an island. Lindisfarne, stone buildings, a church, monks in brown robes. They see your ship. They do not run. They think you are traitors. They are wrong. You are raiders. The ship lands. 30 Vikings jump out. You pull your axe. It is not a battle axe. It is a wood-cutting axe. You are too poor to afford a real weapon. It does not matter. An axe is an axe. You charge. The monks scatter. Some try to run. You catch one. You swing your axe. It hits his shoulder. The blade cuts through his robe, through his flesh, through his collarbone. He screams. You pull the axe out. Blood sprays. He falls. You feel nothing. No guilt, no satisfaction, just clarity. This is what you are meant to do. Kill. You storm the church. Gold candlesticks, silver chalices, jeweled crosses. The Vikings grab everything. They laugh. They shout. You do not care about gold. You are looking for something else. A monk is hiding behind the altar. Old man, maybe 60. He is praying. You walk up to him. He looks at you. He says something in Latin. You do not understand. You raise your axe. He closes his eyes. You bring it down. He dies. You step over him. You leave the church. Outside, the village is burning. Women screaming, children crying, Vikings dragging people toward the ship, slaves, valuable cargo. You watch. You feel nothing. This is the Viking way. Raid, kill, take, survive. The ship returns to Norway. You bring gold, slaves, weapons. The Jarl is pleased. He gives you a share. 5 silver coins, a sword, a real sword, iron, sharp, balanced. You hold it. This is power. This is freedom. This is your future. The Jarl looks at you. He says, you fight well. You do not hesitate. You do not fear. I need men like you. Come on my next raid. You nod. You are a Viking now, a raider, a killer. You are 16 years old. You will be dead by 30, but you do not know that yet. You do not care. The raids continue, year after year. You hit England, Ireland, Scotland, France. You burn villages. You kill men. You take women and children as slaves. You bring wealth back to Norway. You become known, not famous, just known. People in your village say, that is the boy with the dead eyes, the one who does not feel, the one who kills like he is chopping wood. No emotion, just efficiency. They are not wrong. You do not feel. You are numb, empty, except when you fight. When you fight, you feel alive. The rest of the time you are just waiting, waiting for the next battle, the next kill, the next moment of clarity. Year 830. You are 20. You meet a man named Ulfr. He is 40. Scarred. Missing 2 fingers on his left hand. He is a berserker. You have heard of them. The bear shirts, the wolf skins, the madmen who fight without armor, who charge the enemy first, who kill without fear or pain. They are legends, monsters, heroes. Ulfr sees you fight. He watches you kill 3 men in a raid, efficient, brutal, empty. After the battle, he approaches. He says, you fight like you are already dead, like you do not care if you live or die. You nod. That is true. He says, I can teach you to be more, to be a berserker, to touch the gods, to become a weapon. You ask, how? He smiles, a broken, gap-toothed smile. He says, mushrooms, pain, madness. You say, yes, the training begins. It is not normal training, no sword drills, no shield practice. This is psychological warfare against yourself. Ulfr takes you into the forest, deep, far from the village. He gives you mushrooms, Amanita muscaria, fly agaric, red caps with white spots, poisonous if eaten wrong, hallucinogenic if prepared correctly. He has prepared them, dried, smoked, concentrated. He says, eat. You eat. They taste like dirt and poison. You swallow, you wait. 30 minutes, nothing. Then it hits. The world shifts. The trees are breathing. The ground is moving. You see colors that do not exist. You hear music from nowhere. You see your father. He is not there. He is in your head. He says, you are worthless. You are a mistake. You should have drowned. You scream. You charge him. You swing your axe. You hit a tree. The axe bites deep. You pull. You swing again. 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 You are screaming, foaming at the mouth. Ulfr watches. He does not stop you. You fight the tree for an hour. Your hands bleed. Your arms shake. You collapse. You vomit. You pass out. You wake at dawn. Ulfr is sitting next to you. He says, good. You touch the fury. Now we build it. You do this every week. Mushrooms, rage, exhaustion. You learn to control it, not suppress it, channel it. You learn to enter the berserker state at will. No mushrooms needed, just focus, pain, fury. You bite your shield. The wood splinters, your teeth crack. You do not stop. Pain is the key. Pain is the doorway. You cut yourself, shallow cuts on your arms. The pain sharpens your focus. The blood makes you feel real. Ulfr says, a berserker does not avoid pain. He embraces it. Pain is proof you are alive. You understand. You embrace pain. You become pain. You learn the wolf transformation. This is the berserker's secret. You do not just fight. You become an animal. You growl. You howl. You bite. Ulfr teaches you to wear a wolf pelt. It is not armor. It is psychological. When you wear the wolf skin, you are no longer human. You are the wolf. You move like a wolf. You think like a wolf. You kill like a wolf. The enemy sees you coming. A half-naked man in a wolf pelt, foaming at the mouth, eyes rolled back, screaming. They do not see a man. They see a demon. They break. They run. You chase. You kill. This is the power of the berserker, not strength, fear. You weaponize terror. Year 835. Your first battle as a berserker. A raid on a fortified village in Ireland. Stone walls, wooden gates. 50 defenders with spears and shields. The Vikings attack. The defenders hold. The battle is a stalemate. Then the Jarl calls for the berserkers. There are 5 of you, Ulfr, you, 3 others. You drink the mushroom tea. You feel it hit. The world shifts. The walls are breathing. The sky is red. You hear Odin whispering. He says, kill, die, enter Valhalla. You scream. You charge. No shield, no helmet. Just a wolf pelt and a hand axe. The defenders see you coming. They hesitate. You do not. You hit the wall. You climb, bare hands on stone. You do not feel the cuts. You reach the top. A defender thrusts a spear at you. You grab it. You pull. He falls. You jump on him. You bite his throat. Blood fills your mouth. You spit. You stand. You are on the wall, behind the enemy. You scream. You charge. You kill 3 men before they react. The defenders panic. The gate opens. The Vikings flood in. The battle is over. You are covered in blood. Yours, theirs. You do not know. You do not care. You are alive, barely. After the battle you collapse. The mushrooms wear off. The fury fades. The pain arrives. Your hands are cut. Your feet are bleeding. You have a spear wound in your side. You did not feel it during the fight. Now you feel everything. You scream. Ulfr pours alcohol on the wound. It burns. He stitches it with thread. No anesthetic. You pass out. You wake 2 days later. Ulfr says, you survived. Good. Most do not survive their first battle. The fury kills them. You push too hard. You almost died. Next time, control it. You nod. You learn. You fight in 20 battles over 10 years. You survive all of them. This is exceptional. Most berserkers die in their first year. You are skilled, lucky, insane. You perfect the transformation. You learn to dose the mushrooms precisely. Too little, no effect. Too much, you lose control and die. You learn to read the battlefield, where to charge, when to retreat. Berserkers are shock troops. You break the enemy line, then you get out. If you stay, you die. You are surrounded, outnumbered. You learn this by watching others die. Ulfr dies in 840. He charges a shield wall, alone. He kills 6 men. Then a spear hits him in the back. He falls. He is trampled. You see it happen. You do not mourn. This is the berserker way. Die in battle. Enter Valhalla. He got his wish. You become the leader of the berserkers. There are 8 men under you, young, hungry, crazy. You train them. You teach them the mushrooms, the pain, the fury. 3 die in their first battle. This is expected. The others survive. They learn. You form a pack, a wolf pack. You fight together. You die together. You drink together. You are brothers, not by blood. By madness, by choice. The women. Viking women are strong. They farm. They fight. Sometimes they raid. You meet a woman named Astrid. She is a shield maiden. She fights in battles. She has killed men. She respects strength. She sees you fight. After a battle, she approaches. She says, you fight like a god. You say, I fight like a madman. She says, same thing. You sleep together. It is rough, violent. Neither of you knows how to be gentle. You are both damaged, both broken. It works. She gets pregnant. She gives birth to a son. You name him Ulfr. After your teacher, you try to be a father. You fail. You do not know how. You are a berserker. You know how to kill. You do not know how to love. Astrid raises him. You are away raiding most of the year. When you return, your son is afraid of you. You do not blame him. You are afraid of yourself. Year 850. You are 40. Ancient for a berserker. Most are dead by 30. Your body is broken. Scars everywhere. 3 fingers missing. Your left eye is blind from a sword cut. Your ribs were broken and healed wrong. You breathe with difficulty. Your knees are destroyed. You limp. You are a walking corpse. But you are alive. You do not know why. Luck, the gods, stubbornness, you do not care. You keep fighting. It is all you know. The great heathen army. Year 865. The Danish Vikings invade England. Thousands of warriors, hundreds of ships. The goal? Conquest, not raids. Permanent settlement. You join. You are 55, too old. You do not care. Your son Ulfr is 20. He joins too. He is not a berserker. He is a normal warrior. Shield, sword, armor, smart. He does not want to be like you. You do not blame him. You terrify him. You terrify everyone. The Battle of York. The Vikings besiege the city. The Saxons defend. Stone walls. Thousands of soldiers. This is not a raid. This is war. The Vikings call for the berserkers. There are 30 of you. Old men, young boys, all insane. You drink the mushroom tea. Strong dose. This might be your last battle. You want to go out properly. The tea hits. The world explodes into color. You see Odin, one-eyed, waiting. He nods. He is calling you. Not yet. Soon. You scream. You charge. No armor, just a wolf pelt, a hand axe, a sayax dagger. You are 55 years old. You run like you are 20. The mushrooms make you invincible. For now, you hit the wall. You climb. Your son watches. He is terrified. Not of the enemy, of you. You reach the top. Defenders stab at you with spears. You do not dodge. You take a spear in the shoulder. You grab it. You pull the defender toward you. You headbutt him. His nose breaks. He falls. You climb over the wall. You are inside the city, alone. 30 Saxons surround you. They hesitate. They see a demon, a bloody, half-naked old man with one eye, foaming at the mouth, screaming in a language they do not understand. You charge. You kill 4 before they react. They swarm you, spears, swords, axes. You feel nothing. You are beyond pain. You are the wolf. You bite. You claw. You kill. You take 17 wounds, stabs, cuts. A sword goes through your stomach. You pull it out. You stab the man who stabbed you. He dies. You laugh. Blood pours from your mouth. You are dying. You know it. You do not stop. You kill 2 more men. Then a mace hits your head. Your skull cracks. You fall. You cannot see. You cannot move. You hear your son screaming. He is climbing the wall, coming for you. You want to tell him, no, stop, run. You cannot speak. Blood fills your lungs. You drown in your own blood. Your last thought is simple, Valhalla. The gates are opening. Odin is waiting. You see the hall, the warriors, the feasting, the fighting. You are home. You die. Your son reaches you. He holds your body. He cries. You cannot comfort him. You are already gone. Your body is carried back to the longship. Your son wants to bury you properly. Ship burial, Viking tradition. But there is no time. The army is moving. They burn your body on a pyre. Your son watches. The flames take you. Your ashes scatter in the wind. No marker, no grave, just smoke. Your son returns to Norway. He tells your story. The village remembers. For a generation. Then you are forgotten. Your name fades. Your son does not name his children after you. He does not want them to be like you. He wants them to be normal, human, alive. You do not blame him. You were a monster, a weapon, a legend. But you were not a father, you were not a husband, you were a berserker. That is all. And it was enough. For you, maybe not for them, but for you, it was enough. 300 years later, the Viking Age ends. The Berserkers fade into legend, myth. People debate if you were real. Some historians say you were just warriors on drugs. Others say you were epileptic. Others say you were shamans channeling animal spirits. They write papers, they argue, they analyze, they do not understand. You were not complicated. You were broken men who found purpose in fury. You were shock troops, disposable, effective, terrifying. You died young. You died violently. You died on purpose. Because anything else was worse. Living a normal life was worse. Farming, fishing, aging, dying in bed. That was worse than dying in battle. So you chose battle. You chose fury. You chose Valhalla, and you got it. That is all a berserker can ask for. A good death, a glorious death, a death worth singing about. You got that. Your son did not sing, but someone did. Somewhere, in a mead hall, a skald sang your story. For one night. Then it was forgotten. And that is enough. It has to be enough. Because there is nothing else. Simulation complete. The life of a Viking berserker is over. Whose life is next? The Salem witch trial victim crushed under stones for crimes that do not exist? The medieval executioner hated by society but needed by everyone? The World War I soldier drowning in mud and gas in the trenches of hell? Vote in the comments. Subscribe. History is not heroism. It is mushrooms and madness and dying at 55 because you did not know how to live. See you in the next life.